Alright, back at it again. Got about maybe 45 minutes till the sun gets down below the trees and it starts getting dark, but I figured I'd come down here and give it another shot. Like I said, this water level doesn't get this low very often, so I'm gonna try and cash in as much as I can. Hopefully we'll find something good one of these trips out here, but like I said, not a lot of time. We'll see what we can find today. Alright, found a couple little, try and get where the sun's on it, a couple of flakes of rhyolite. Found that over in there. So I was just walking around trying to slow down a little more than I normally do, and it paid off. Look right there. That is a broken rhyolite blade or point, most likely a big blade. That's the biggest piece of rhyolite I found, like, actually worked, besides that Guilford that was complete. But I was just laying here under a couple leaves. Oh, man, that is so awesome. Look at that. It's not too weathered and beat either. I mean, it's got some wonkiness where they were working on thinning it and they kind of took too big a spot right here. It's got a low spot, but it's still got a nice edge on it. Yes, finally. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I came out here now, because I was really unsure whether I was going to come out here or not, and it's so late in the day. I was going to try and go check out a creek, but the water was higher than normal, so I decided to drive on down here. Figure I'd get an hour or so out of it, but oh man, that's definitely worth it. And let's see, if I remember correctly, the Guilford I found was like right there, somewhere like right in a little line right here. Man, that is super exciting. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get back to it before we lose light. Here's a good example of stuff that can fool you. That looks like a flake of rhyolite. It's the same color, but see, it just crumbles. There's a lot of that out here, and it's of course all usually looks worked, or it's triangle shaped, basic blade shape, but it is not. It's just that volcanic packed mud rock type stuff that's pretty much everything you see here. That's why I about overlooked that piece of rhyolite, because you got to pick up just about everything you see that you think might be worked, which is why it's a good thing to have a stick to flip. You can kind of look at it before you pick it up. Well, that's a wonky looking plane. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like a little flying wing. I can't tell if that's even in the viewfinder. I can't zoom with this stupid GoPro anyway. One of them little flying wing looking deals where the big wings in the back, and it's got the little front stabilizers, and I think the prop was in the front. Little, probably like a little kit plane or something. Alright, I just picked up this real nice flake of rhyolite. I don't know if y'all can see those big gray herons. There's some noisy birds. But anyway, it's a nice flake of rhyolite. See, can't break that. So that's, let's see, 3 pieces of rhyolite and 1 broken point. That's not bad. Should have brought my jacket with me now that the sun's going down. It's getting cold fast. These daggone herons make some freaky noises. I'm telling you. Sounds like a daggone dragon over there or something. Squawking and growling. That looks a little promising. Nope. Alright, I'll cut it off if I find anything else. Alright, right there. Look at that. Look at that. That is a scraper all day long. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yes. God almighty. It was just sitting just like that, a little bit of dirt on it, and I could see those flakes. Oh my gosh, that is probably the most beautiful piece I've found so far. All the times I've been looking, seriously, that, I mean, that is 100% positive a scraper. That's not like could have been a scraper or whatever. That is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, my dad was right. This is the spot to look. Yeah. I guess we'll keep coming out here as long as the water's low. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited now. I wasn't even going to walk up here because this is so close to the shore. A lot of times this is exposed anyway, which is why that was so tan color. It's been exposed to the sun. If it had been way out in the deep water, it'd probably still be gray. Yeah, I wasn't going to walk up here, but yeah, when I found that Guilford about 8 years ago, I walked off of this tree right here, straight out, and it was about knee deep, and I found it right over in there somewhere. And that was the last time the water's been this low that I've been down here. Like I say, that was 8 years ago probably. That looks interesting. What is that? I can't tell if that's a big chunk of rhyolite or if that's just, that almost looks, I'll have to take that with me and see. I don't think it is, but it might be a chunk of rhyolite. Oh, look at there. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, what is that? Dang it, I can't tell if that's, yeah. That's rhyolite. That is, oh my gosh. Wow. That is really smooth. That thing is worn down. Oh my gosh. So those are just a few little feet from each other. Man, why couldn't I found this stuff when I was out here with my dad? Daggone, man. We hardly found anything. Just some maybes. Oh well. I'll bring him out here again. We'll keep looking. Yeah, that little arrowhead, that point, I'll have to double check that, because I don't know, it almost seemed like a piece of like a different kind of rock. I'm not sure what that was, but so I'm not 100% on that one. It sure looked like one, didn't it? But it didn't have to feel like rhyolite. It looks like it, but it kind of looked a little porous at the same time. Get it back and clean it up and take a better look at it. I'm running out of light here. I know it looks better on the GoPro. It brightens everything up, but glass. You gotta be careful, stuff like that. It's just a piece of glass, but it's, sorry about that, whacked the GoPro on the stick. I grabbed a piece earlier that was glass. Ooh, somebody's house alarm's going off. We'll cut this off so you don't have to hear that. Here's another, I'm not sure if this is the end of a blade or a scraper or just a big flake, but that's rhyolite as well, pretty sure. Super hard and worked all the way around. This is really thinned out right here, so I'm not really sure. That could be a big spear point. How thin that is. I tell you, all it takes is just something like that, just seeing those angles, and that's what makes me pick it up. So we're doing pretty good for not planning on coming down here, and just being down here for about hour and a half, maybe. Get the smoke hanging down on the water. Y'all probably can't see that. This thing won't zoom in, but I'll get some better shots on my camera here in a minute. Alright, I'm gonna take some better pictures of everything when I get home and clean it up. And right now I'm gonna head to my parents' house and eat dinner with them before I head back home, since they live pretty close to here. be a little too dark for y'all to see where I'm going. Alright, so here's everything all cleaned up. Let's start off with this one. Pretty sure after cleaning this up and looking at it, this is most likely like a knife blade. You see how it's thinned out on the bottom, so it was probably would have been hafted like that, and they would have just carried this like kind of like a pocket knife. But so I don't think it's a scraper. I think this is actually a blade. That's got a real nice edge on it. It's pretty sweet. And here's the this could have either been a large knife blade or spear point, but it looks like it would have been pretty wide for a spear point. If it was thinned down like here, then yeah, I'd say spear point, but looks like it had a bigger section down here. So this might have also been a type of a blade. It's got a real nice edge on it too. And then this is probably my favorite. It's a nice scraper. Look at those nice stripes through it. Got a real nice color. Worked really nice all the way around. Still pretty sharp too. I really like that. And then here's that nice big flake I found. I think it's interesting that all of these are a type of rhyolite. They all seem very different, but most likely we're all mined out of Mara Mountain, because that's where most of the rhyolite from around here came from. And then this piece I thought was rhyolite, but apparently it looks almost like slate. It's not really chip worked, it's not napped. It's almost like it's ground to a point. And there might be a little bit of flaking, but it's this looks like slate. It's very smooth, almost kind of porous looking, but anyway, I asked the guy I work with, who's way more knowledgeable about this stuff than I am, and he said that in fact they did use slate from time to time. They would make tools out of it, and that this is most definitely not natural. Somebody shaped that like that. So that's kind of cool. Never found nothing like that before. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that video, and we'll see you on the next one.